Welcome everybody to the first installment of Working Out with Mike. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike Phillips. I'm a certified personal trainer, owner-operator of No Limits Fitness and Sports Performance. I've been in the fitness athletic world now for over 20 years, first as an athlete at various levels, and then as a coach, and now as a personal trainer. I'm very passionate about everything to do with health, wellness, fitness, and these videos are really for you out there who might want to take your fitness to the next level and feel like you just need a little help getting there. And I hope that what I'm able to pass along to you helps enrich your lives as much as it has mine. Being that this is our first video, I thought that we would start up with a warm-up, seeing as how when you go into a gym, you've got to warm up. And I know a lot of people don't really know what to do when they get to the gym and how to warm up. So I'm going to take about a 10 to 15 minute time today, and we're going to show you how to warm up properly so that when you go into your workouts, you get the most benefit out of them, and afterwards you also are able you're not as sore and you're able to recover from them a lot quicker. So today we're going to start with a warm up because when you walk into the gym, what you first need to do is warm up. Most people really don't know how to warm up, and their question is, should I stretch first? Should I do dynamic stretching, static stretching? We can go into what those terms mean. I'm a big fan of dynamic stretches whenever you go into the gym because it really gets your blood going, and it tells your body, hey, I'm about to work out, and your muscles are given a chance to wake up and be ready to work out. So what we'll do is first, it's like building a house. You want to build a sturdy house, and to build a sturdy house, you got to start with the foundation. So I always work from the bottom up. We start with our feet down here, and what we start doing, it's pretty simple. You're just going to lift up on your toes, roll to the outside. Just going to lift up again, roll to the outside. It really starts to warm up those ankles and those calves. Then you can roll onto the inside ball of the foot and roll all the way out. To do that about 5-6 times, just keep on going. Alright, once you start to feel a little burn in there, all of a sudden, calves are awake, doing good. Kind of shake it out a little bit. Alright, next we're going to move on to our quadriceps and our hamstrings. From there, pick that knee up, pull it up to that chest. Pick the knee up, pull it up to that chest. Pick your knee up, pull it up to that chest. Watch your balance so you don't fall over like I almost did there. It's definitely something that takes a little time. After you do that, kind of shake it out a little bit. Again, you don't have to take a whole lot of time on these. You're not going to set and hold these like you would with static stretches. These are dynamic stretches. These are made to get your blood growing. So you're going to work through them pretty quickly. Again, 10 to 15 minutes. Shouldn't take you very long to get through them. You should be good at the end of it. So the next one, you might have to hold on to a wall or onto a shelf or something whenever you do this. But you're going to grab behind your foot here, pull up, hold for 1 count. Other side, pull up, hold for 1 count. Pull up, hold for 1 count. I like to switch back and forth because it gives that muscle a little bit of time to recover. Doesn't let one muscle rest for too long. Again, helps them wake up. These are great to do in the morning. Nothing like getting out of bed and feeling groggy and everything, going straight to work. You do these in the morning, all of a sudden your body feels different during the day and you have a ton more energy. Alright, one more on this side. Alright, next one. Shake that out a little bit. Alright, I'll work on those hamstrings now. So you go over, you're going to walk it in, 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 and up. And go out as far as you can, reach as far as you can out. Just walk it in, walk it in, walk it in, walk it in. You can even go wider with them. Go out, walk it in. You should feel that pull right in the back of your legs there. It's going to help that any lower back pain. For those of you that sit at a desk all day, it would be great to do. Then you can take them, roll that body all the way across. And roll it the other way, all the way across. You want to try to keep those knees straight. Keep that back straight. Don't hunch over. Keep that back straight. All right. Do 3 or 4 of those. Once you work your way through those, walk yourself back up, shake it out a little bit. All of a sudden your legs are ready to go. We'll bounce into it. That's basically stretching out that lower body. Next we'll move on to our core and hips. Hey guys, our legs are nice and warmed up now, so now we're going to move on to our hips and start warming up that core. So first thing we're going to start with is our hip flexors. And we're going to start pretty simple. Bring it up and out. And you bring this knee straight up, and you're going to bring it out like that. It starts to warm up that ball and socket joint in there. Again. Do about 2 of them outwards, and then it's going to be kind of awkward. This is awkward for people. Turn that foot out like this, facing that way. Bring your knee up, and then bring it back in. You just do it the reverse way. And again, if you want to do it quickly, that's okay. Take your time doing these, no sense in rushing them. After you do 2 more of those, do 2 more of these, up and out, up and out, and then out and in, and then out and in. So this next one you're going to need a wall for, or you can sit here and do like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this leg, your right leg's going to stay stationary. You're going to take your left leg, you're going to bring it out as far as possible and just swing it across like this as far as you can. Just so y'all can see what I'm doing here. Bring it out and across and up as far as you can. Just swing it back and forth. Do it controlled, not out of control. You want to do these very slow and controlled. Nothing wants to be out of control. This isn't ballistic stretching. Ballistic stretching is very out of control. It's very quick. These you want to take your time doing them. So after you do about 6 or 7 on that left leg, then you'll plant that left leg and you want to do the right leg. Just swing it back and forth. Swing it back and forth. And again, facing the wall is usually the easiest way to do it because you don't have anything restricting your movement. You can come all the way across. And you want to come high on the outside here. And you'll start to feel that burn in those hips. And after about 6 or 7 of those, you're good. Okay? This next one, we have a little fun with. Some people are a little shy doing this in the gym, but it's fun if you do it at home. So move your hips a little bit. A little dance move going on here. So get your feet a little shoulder width apart, hands on your hips. You're going to feel a little silly, but bring your hips forward, bring your hips back. Swear this stretches something out. I'm not just having to do this for the fun of it, all right? You can even do it like side to side. Swing it. Swing and have some fun with it. Go to the club one time, do this. People look at you like crazy, but it'll be a lot of fun. But your hips are going to be warmed up, all right? Promise it works. Promise it works. All right, all right. We'll have a little fun with that, but promise it works. We'll get your hips. Now, nice and warm here. We're going to get some lunges, okay? So you step forward with that right foot. Really get deep into that lunge. You're going to feel that pull in that quadricep. That helps to work out those hips too. Okay, you want to try to keep that front leg at a 90-degree angle and get this knee all the way to the ground. Not touching the ground, just slightly off of it. Keep that head up, that chest big, back straight. Okay? And then push back. You don't need any weights. Just drive back. Again, 3 or 4 of these. Alright, and then you're nice and good on that one. Alright. Next, you can get a couple of squats in, just a couple of body squats. Nothing big. Nothing big. Alright. Good squat position, head up, back straight, chest big, going down. Alright, and you'll start to feel a little burn in your quads and your hips. Again, shake it out. Shake it out. Alright, pretty much work from the waist down now. So we're going to start waist up. We're going to go in that core in that midsection. So, first thing we're going to do, nice little twist. Okay? Twist it out. Twist it out. You'll feel a pull in that back. You're going to feel pulling those obliques and that outer abs and everything. You're going to feel really good. Alright, next thing you do, spread your legs a little bit, about shoulder width apart. Hands on your hips. Go straight back. Stretch it out all the way. Kind of like we were doing earlier. You want to get deeper. Stretch that back. When you come back, you want to pull. Feel that pull in those abs. Okay, pull all the way over so you have that pull on the side. All the way down so you stretch that lower back. Again, feel the pull on the side here. About 3 one way. You still feel a pull in those hamstrings too, keeping those awake. And you go 3 the other way. You can even get a little more of a stretch when you come here, reaching over your head. Once you feel comfortable with that, especially on those obliques, stretch it out. Good. All right, now that we've done that, we're going to finish off our obliques. Get feet shoulder width apart here. You're going to bring arms up like this. We call this the washing machine. You kind of look like the inside of a washing machine. So you're going to bend your knees a little and twist that body. And feel that. This is very good for all the muscles that act on the spine. And warming up that lower back, the middle of that back. Oh, all of that feels very good, especially in the morning when you're trying to get up and going. This is great. So do that 6-7 times. Next one. Get your hands over your head like this. You're just going to simply go over and over. And then 45 and 45. And you'll feel that pull in that lower back. Over. Over. And you can work your way back around. Don't lean too far back. Might fall over. Good. Alright. Now that our core is warmed up, we got our hula dancing out of the way. We're going to move on to our upper body. We'll start with the chest and the shoulders. Shoulders are really important to warm up, guys, especially if you're doing any kind of upper body. You want to make sure that rotator cuff in there is good to go. You want to make sure that all those ligaments and muscles are really warmed up. So we're going to take our time with this. Alright guys, now that we are finished with our lower body and our core, we're going to move on to our upper body. We're going to really start with our chest and our shoulders. And I can't stress enough how important it is to warm up your shoulders. There's so many ligaments and muscles in there, and you got your rotator cuff and everything, that you can really hurt yourself really easy if you don't take time to warm up those shoulders. So I'm going to show you a lot of exercises right now to get those arms really alive, get those shoulders alive and ready to go. So that you don't have any shoulder problems and that you're ready to go for your entire workouts and get the most out of them. So what we'll start with is going to be something pretty simple. Everybody's probably done arm circles whenever you were younger as a kid. Thought they were pretty silly, but I guarantee you that they work. So you just have your arms out to your side like this. And we're going to start. And you don't want to go really, really deep with it to begin with. You want to take your time. So don't force that range of motion. If that's as far as you can go back, then that's as far as you can go back. And then you want to roll it to cross your arms so you stretch that back out. Keeping that arm straight, and then as you start to warm up more, you can go deeper into that, stretching out that chest more and really starting to pull on those delts. So once you do that, again, roll over the front. Over. Do that 5 or 6 times so you start to feel a little burn in that chest. Okay. You can even do this. What you can do is you can grab a wall, something like that. Wall, shelf, anything, and just kind of pull. Again, this is kind of more of a static stretch, but still give a little bit of pull on that chest muscle. Really stretch out that pec. And you can even drop down a little bit. It'll stretch it from a different angle. And then drop your arm down. Stretch it, and you'll feel that pull in the neck. Feel a pull right there. All right. Good, good. Nice and warmed up on that chest now. So that just started the shoulder Warm up again. We'll go back to some arm circles, just little ones, little ones. Have your hands up like this. You're gonna angle those hands up. Okay, and then you're going to, after those, you're going to angle your hands down. And after about 10 forward, go 10 backwards. After those 10, a little bigger, just a little bigger. Until you're really as far as you can go. Alright. I don't know about you, my shoulders are starting to burn a little bit, starting to really feel it right there, so that's a good thing. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on that rotator cuff like we talked about. So take it, you're going to look like a scarecrow to start with. Okay, I'm going to be right here, and you're just going to rotate over, and then rotate back, and then rotate over. You'll see baseball players a lot of times, or people who go into athletic events where they use a lot of their shoulders and everything, they'll do this a lot. We really don't suggest that unless you are an athlete and you're getting ready to maybe go out and pitch or go out and throw or something like that. For the everyday person, that's considered a ballistic stretch. It's really not good for just going into a gym or something, the everyday person. So really want to take time and do more of just these. Take your time. Okay. After about 10 of those, what you'll do, shake it out a little bit. You bring your elbows in. You're going to go 45 degrees. Bring them in. Bring them all the way out. Bring them in. Bring them all the way out. Again, if you're all the way out as here, that's okay. If you're all the way out as way back here, that's okay. You know, you just want to work on getting that mobility in there. When you first start, it may only be here, and so don't force it if it won't go. Push yourself until you feel that stretch, but if it starts to shake or something like that, you want to go ahead and ease off of it. Okay, you don't want to overstretch yourself. Overstretching is just as bad as not stretching at all and doing something. You can really hurt yourself. All right, so the next one, after we do that, you can come down. You be 90 degrees. We're just going to work on that external rotation all the way out. Being an ex-baseball player, I have some limited mobility in my left shoulder, so you may be able to tell my right arm can go back a little further than my left arm because I've hurt that before. So again, I don't want to overstretch that left arm. I want to try to increase the flexibility, but I want to do it at a good pace, not pushing it all the way over to where I hurt myself. So good. Once those are nice and warmed up, my shoulders are feeling it right now. Okay, get one of these going. You're going to swing those arms back and forth nice and slowly, nothing too big. All right. What you're going to do is you're going to come up and across and pull that arm. You want to grab it on the muscle. Don't grab on the joint here, okay? So I don't want to grab myself on the elbow and pull. I want to take this, and I use the back side of my hand because it's easier. You can also use this, or you can have a friend grab you on the forearm and pull if you have somebody helping you. If not, if you want to grab onto a shelf, you can pull against the shelf like this and pull. When we're stretching out those lats and really starting to get a pull against that. So it helps stretch out that tricep as well and that delt, again, those shoulders. So pull it across, hold for one count, pull it across. Again, don't grab the joint, grab the back of that tricep, pull it across, pull it across. You'll notice whenever I finish these, I swing my arms out just to kind of continue to wake up that chest because I don't want to let that lag for too long, and I keep my legs moving at all times because again, we warmed them up. We don't want to give them a chance to cool down. We want to keep that body temperature up, that muscle temperature, so that when we go into working out, we're still warmed up. So that's why I like these workouts and these exercises because they go fairly quickly and we can get into our workouts without our body cooling down. When you think about static stretching, which is static stretching is when you just hold if I was to hold this for like a 30-second count, it'd take me 30-45 minutes to warm up, and by the time I get into my warm up, the first thing I stretch is already cooled down, so we don't want that. Alright, so we got that out of the way. A lot of people don't realize that to stretch is your wrists and your forearms. Okay, and it's pretty easy to do. It'll also help to stretch out that bicep. So you can just take your hand again like this, pull and hold. You'll notice I'm rocking back and forth here the whole time on my feet, trying to keep that lower body warm. Alright. And you just have to hold it for about a 1 count. 1 1,000. 1 1,000. Okay? And you can do the other way. 1 1,000. 1 1,000. 1 1,000. You can even do this way. 1 1,000. 1,000, and then take the time and work them out. Work those out. Okay, you want to have all of these joints nice and warmed up so that your body is ready to do anything you need to do, guys. So, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our traps and our neck and really warm that up as well. These are also really good if you ever get headaches and they start in your neck and they start in your back a lot of times. These can help to relieve it. Again, it may not cure it. I'm not saying it's cured. I know it's helped me before in the past, and so it's pretty simple. You're going to take your head, chin to your chest, and then rotate over. And slowly rotate through. Okay. And once you're that way, rotate back. And what you can also do is take it when you're here, take a second, look up, and pull that shoulder down. You're going to get that extra stretch in there. Okay, and then you can pull over. And then when you come to this side, just kind of gently tug on that shoulder so it doesn't come up, and then look up to the sky. When you look up, it puts that extra stretch on there, and then come back through. Do about 4 or 5 rotations, guys, and then again, shake it out a little bit, shake it out a little bit. Last one. All right, we can get over and get a good tricep stretch. And again, you want to grab on the back side of this tricep. You don't want to grab on the elbow as much. And just push straight down. If you have somebody that can help you, you can have them pull on this arm. Just make sure they pull straight down. However, again, don't overstretch. Just to the point to where you feel that pull right here. Not to where it hurts, but to where you feel the pull and feel a little bit of burn. You hold it for a 1 count. Again, I like to swing my arms. Wake them up. Over. Over. How about you guys? I'm starting to feel a little burn in my upper body now. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to work out. Alright. About 3 of those. One on the other side. I'm good. I'm nice and warm, guys. And that's really what the warm up I love to do before I go to work out, before I go to play sports or anything. Because it really gets you from head to toe, guys, everything in between. You can do that anytime. You can do it multiple times, but it's great to do before any athletic event that you're going to do. So to really help your body be primed and ready to go to really do whatever you need to do, guys. So thanks a lot for listening. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate everybody giving me their time. And go out there and again, guys, go out and live your life like there are no limits out there. Have no limits, know no limits, and live no limits. Thanks a lot, guys.